Welcome, welcome, race fans. Ron here. Big Wizard TV's your channel. Thanks for tuning in to RaceWerks Simulator Racing League. This is the finale of the Indy NXT 2026 season with the hot drivers in very close proximity. Let's go with the rundown here as we just about to start qualifying. We got less than a minute to go in the practice session. Vincent, 49.8, half a second ahead of David Tamira. Guillermo only managing to get a 52.1 out of this practice session, not able to drop down these times in practice that Vincent and David have been able to do in the low 150s and high 149s. Myself and Mooney are 150s, really close together there, 150.8, 150.9, about a second off the leader as we just finish up this practice session, 3 seconds to go. Kicking off qualifying next. The drivers get about 12 minutes, 13 minutes to go 4 times around and see who can get the quickest lap time down. I need to get back in the car, so I am going to jump over into the main channel. Let's say hello. Hey everybody, Ron in the broadcast booth. We are getting started here at Road America. We've got a race fan here. Some guy named Alex Bishop is watching online as we go here. He is our one and only spectator. Say hi to our spectator, Alex.
Hello, Alex.
Go team, go.
I'm mad because
and Mooney is now in the session. It doesn't show you in there though. It just says 1. I only see 1. Number 1 fan, and Mooney's the number 2 fan. If you look at the screen, it says number 1 on Bishop, and number 2 on Moondog. It actually says that. I don't know how. But 2 fans, one of them is a driver fan. The other one is a driver fan that's actually driving. So I don't know where Alex is tonight, but he is not on the racetrack as of right now. Jumping in here to qualifying, got 13 minutes to get your 4 laps in across this 2-minute racetrack. Probably going to need all that time to get them in with your warm-up lap or your out lap. So here we go. We've got 35 points separating the 2 leaders. 35 points seems like a lot of points, doesn't it? It seems like an insurmountable task with Guillermo out front and Vincent Tramontana coming up behind trying to catch. Here's the trick. 13 races count, and Guillermo has counted 13 races. He can't get a whole bunch of points, but he can still gain some points tonight if he finishes well. We've got qualifying for points, sprint for points, and the race for points all on the line. Vincent in second place, 35 points back, only has 12 races counted. You can gain up to 44 this season, the top spot, taking the whole night and owning it. The top spot has gained up to 44 points. That's 9 more than the lead. Can it be done? Is it possible? It's hard to say. 5 drivers on the track. Even if Guillermo has a bad night, his worst spot at the moment is P5. What will that do to the points? And if Guillermo takes the win, he will definitely take the championship. All eyes on Road America, and all eyes on these 5 drivers on the racetrack tonight. Who will have the best time in qualifying? Push to pass is off. No shenanigans on this first round. After that, the gloves come off, and anything goes as we hit a 20-minute sprint race, followed by a 40-minute feature. I'm going to be your in-car announcer. Driving the 84, orange and blue Dallara Indy NXT car. Sponsored by Big Wizard TV. Mooney also on the racetrack in the 88 car. He's got the Miller Genuine Draft, I believe that's his paint job. Unless he's changed it.
No, that's what it is. But I'm sort of still. I found a concession stand. I'm still eating.
Okay, well, Mooney has P3 locked down in the championship, and he is out here racing for the win because he is. I don't think there's any way he's going to lose P3 to me, since I'm like 60 points behind him, and he's not going to. I don't think he can gain enough to catch the leaders because he is close to 60 points behind them. David Tamara, our spoiler tonight. Fast driver on the racetrack. Oh, and Guillermo drops a 51-1 after sandbagging in practice. Comes out and drops the quickest lap on the first lap. It's going to be fun. David in the 14 car tonight. He's got the second quickest first lap of the 4. And here we go as the fun begins. Mooney taking a break during this high-pressured qualifying session to get some refreshment. I think he's over in turn 8 getting some ice cream. There's a little ice cream shop over there.
No pizza.
Oh, it's pizza. Okay, that's turn 5. Turn 5 is the pizza shop. Or it might be behind the pit lane, because the pit lane's like 6.5 miles long here. And away we go. Here they come for the second lap. Guillermo's still out front. The 51-1 drops another 51-1 right behind it. Vincent also with a 51. About 0.8 of a second off of Guillermo's best time so far. David with a 52-1, 1 second off the lead. My warm-up lap was a 55. See what happens with the tires cooked in, but I don't think a 51 is going to happen on my watch. You never know. Like a nice 52 for me. About 0.3 behind David. No push to pass on this qualifying session. You got to do it with the regular gas-powered skill that comes in these cars. I think if you talk to the drivers this season, you'll find that most of them find this car to be a little loose, has more power to the wheels than the wheels can actually handle most of the time, especially on corner exit. Makes for some challenging racing and very fast racing. Another 52 for me. One more time around. And here come the drivers, the first three on their final lap, coming across the line now. Let's see how they do. Looks like Guillermo has turned in. He has got the laps he's going to get. There goes Vincent across the line. Does not get it. Mooney in the mix with a 52-1, jumps to the front of the non two-car battle. The front of the rest of us, and he might be up there. He could be a spoiler today in this event. He still has 3 more laps to get in qualifying.
No, the time was out.
Time's up?
Yeah.
Oh, we got 2:42 left.
Oh,
or is that just for me to get back?
That's for you to get back. I guess I could have done another lap, but I parked it.
Yeah, I think you could have got one more. The one lap wonder. That's all you need.
Guillermo with first blood.
Guillermo takes the pole. 151.1. 2 quick laps. Didn't get any more to count, just the 2. Must have been pushing the envelope on those. Half a second quick on the start. I think I'm the last one out here. Oh. I'll be right back. Don't go away. I'll be right back. And we are just about ready to line up. So this, in less than 2 minutes, we'll be on the grid, starting the sprint race. Okay. We even got another viewer, Jeff Peters, in the house. Oh, and wisdom coming from the bishop. The bishop says you can win the race in turn 1. It's the best place to do it. So go into turn 1. Jeff Peters joining the viewership. Welcome, Jeff. Mooney driving, watching, racing and driving, and Alex out there in the viewer in the grandstands. We're starting to grid up. We're getting ready to go. I'm gonna get my gloves on here. Where am I? In the back? Am I last?
Oh,
I'm
wow.
going
It's a whole lap.
Yeah, I must either not hit the button or it didn't let me. So here we go, slowly around the first lap. Here we go. Good luck, everyone. Drive clean and drive hard. And remember, as
Chief, I love Mike, crew chief.
As Alex said, you can only win the race in turn 1, so go for it. It's going to be fun. I'm going to announce the race from back here from what I can see on the track. I have a lot of grid. I have a lot of info on my screen. People that probably watch me race are like, you're nuts with all that information on your screen. But tonight it's going to come in handy being a spectator, race announcer, racer all at the same time.
That's
Going
funny.
for
I
a top.
race with literally nothing on the screen.
Yeah, a lot of people do. Yeah, I'm going for a top 5 tonight.
That's what my crew chief said. It's a tough field. Be lucky to get a top 5.
Be lucky? Can be lucky to get a top 5? Mooney firing his crew chief before we get to lap 1 on the warm-up lap. 150 seconds of push to pass in each driver's control.
Oh crap! I used mine all up already.
Will they be able to handle the speeds into the corners, down these long straights with the draft and the push to pass? This is going to be interesting. We should see some really high speed action tonight. Can I stay behind the 88 car from this column? The crew chief's telling me to get behind Mooney.
Trying to make
Down the hill. Yeah, it is kind of hard to stay behind you that way. Down into turn 8. A key corner on this racetrack. If you can get this corner right, accelerating off this corner in through the carousel, gets you a really good launch down this long section, including the kink. Easy on the gas through this section, and then hard on it for the rest of this carousel, which carries that speed all the way into Canada Corner, which is turn 12 at the end of the corner, end of the straight. We've got the Joseph Newgarden kink here. One of the most horrific crashes I've ever seen. IndyCar Joseph Newgarden 2024 hits this kink wrong and ends up flipping his car into the wall. It's quite amazing. He walked away, of course. He didn't drive it away, I can promise you that. Canada Corner, named after the famous race back in, I think it was the 60s or 70s, when they found a whole bunch of Canadian beer in the grandstands. Empty, of course. No sense leaving them there.
Well, there's a few cents if you turned in the aluminum cans for, deposit.
Well, that's true, but you don't need to leave them full. You can still get the deposit with them empty.
Yeah, that's true.
Here we go, turn 14. Probably the toughest corner because you have to nail it to get this long straightaway. Pace car's going in. Guillermo has the leader spot. He will control when we go. Or the green light, whichever comes first. We'll see what happens. Coming up the hill. When will he jump? Flagman out. Green flag waves. Cars go down the front straightaway. Guillermo gets a jump on Vincent, but not much. Vincent right alongside. Mooney gets a good jump off the second row. David Tamara and myself here in the back. Side by side they go into turn 1. And Vincent on the outside gets a better jump off of turn 2. We'll see how they do going down the long straight. Mooney would seem to have the advantage with the draft here. Long straight going down into turn 5. Toughest braking point on the racetrack. Hard 100-degree left-hand corner coming up. Guillermo holds the lead. Mooney in second. Vincent in third. Push pass not active until lap 2. So no help there. Guillermo starting to pull a little bit. David goes wide through the carousel, but gathers it back up down the straight. Oh, and I almost did a Joseph Newgarden. That was close. Nose to tail, they go through Canada corner. Back up the hill. Mooney goes wide in turn 14, loses the field. That was Vincent, that wasn't Mooney. That's going to cost him in this sprint race. Only 11 laps, 1 lap in the books. Guillermo out front, Mooney in second, David in third. Mooney and Guillermo pulling away from the field here. They've put a 2-second gap on third place. Package warmed up, full speed ahead. Through the kink they go. 2.5 seconds separate the top 4. Vincent back about 4 seconds from the main pack. David right behind Mooney as they go down the front straight. Pulls alongside into turn 1. Not enough. Battle for second. Pretty warm right now. Mooney gets a good jump out of turn 7. from second place through Canada corner. On it a little too quick or just goes a little wide, hits the bumps. That looked like some pretty heavy damage on the nose. He might have to go in the pits.
You want to know how long it takes to get down pit road? Forever.
A long time. halfway through the sprint race. Guillermo still out front. Vincent's still back in fourth spot, not making up much ground yet. He may have damaged his car early on in that incident. He's coming. Draft is real. He's probably using a little push to pass as well. David is on my tail. Oh, and he goes wide. He must have had to back off because I probably went through that corner a little too slow. Second lead for Guillermo out front of this race. Six minutes to go. It'll be about 2 to 3 more laps. 2 more after this one. Guillermo seems to be pacing himself here. Not taking any risks, not making any mistakes. Holding a 2-second lead. David is not pacing himself. He is pacing, catching up to me as I sit in second, not too comfortably, as I might add. If there was a fastest lap point in the sprint, Mooney is just taking it away from Guillermo. But there isn't one, so Guillermo tries to get it back. He might only be hurting himself. 3.5 minutes to go. It looks like we're going to go 2 more times around. Which David is probably happy about, and I am not. Guillermo lets me get a little closer. I can get a draft off of him.
I only need like 50 seconds of catch up to be able to get any drafts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think David might be close enough. I can see him in the rearview mirror pretty big. Flag is out. One more time around. 2.1 miles to go. on the final corner. And Guillermo goes flag to flag from the pole for the sprint win, taking all the points for this one.
Good race, Ron.
Nice race, David. That was fun.
I
thought you had me.
yeah. Ran out of the bush.
Yep, you went off just enough.
Okay, see you next time.
Okay, have a good one, David. Vincent comes in P4 in the sprint, disappointed, head in hand, trying to figure out what happened on lap 1. The good news is, in P4 from the sprint, David will start on the pole and Guillermo will be 4th, but with Vincent will start on the pole. Guillermo will start 4th, but with David out, that'll put Guillermo on the front row if he pulls up to take it. No, it won't. Yeah, it will. It will. It put him on the front row.
No, you're on the front row with me.
I'm on the front. No, David's on the front row with you, but David's in P2. So if he drops, Guillermo moves up from 4 to 2 because he's on the even side. So we'll have a 3-car line on the one side and a 2-car line, 1-car line on the other. So that's going to be interesting as we start this race. In about 2.5 minutes, we'll line them up and go for the championship. I think it's still close enough. You only get 3 points, 4 points for the difference there. But that'll be the difference between 40 and 44. Vincent's got to get his game on for this one.
I want to recount for the whole season. I want fast laps during qualifying.
You do get fast laps during qualifying.
During the sprint. The heat.
Okay, here's how the points work for a fast lap. I'll tell you how they work. This is exactly what I did. The sprint points for fastest lap are 1/2 of the race points for fastest lap.
So you get half a point.
Yeah, we round down.
And we round down. I've got like 6 or 2 or 3 half points. I can't combine them together for a point.
Nope.
That's
Sorry.
it. That's it. I'm going to go find something to drink.
Okay, 7 p.m. We're sending a bunch of message. Conversion from PDQ to STIP. Welcome to the dark side. And say goodbye to those good bonuses. Oh, time to rest a little bit before we start the next session. We are in the practice session. This is a 3-minute session that happens between the race and the sprint. So if you're wondering what's going on, that's what's going on. JP acknowledges the outcome of the sprint on the stream. Thank you, JP, for being there. You guys can announce through the messages all you want. Mooney is announcing that he's getting rid of his crew chief in between the races, in between sprint and feature, which doesn't surprise me. He's also getting rid of the points calculator because they don't calculate points the way he likes them, where he would get more points.
Trying to squeeze 1 or 2 extra. Am I in the single line where there's no one in this line?
No, you're in the line of 3 with all of us.
Oh.
You're in the back of the 3 line.
Oh.
See? The stupid 84 car in front of you.
I'll see what I can do to make that not so.
Yeah. The right-hand column is on the grid, waiting for Guillermo.
Guillermo's there.
Oh, we're all there. We are all here. Here we go. We are going one time around to warm up the tires and the brakes and the engine and anything else you want to warm up. Good luck indeed.
Good luck, Vincent.
All we want is an exciting finish. That's all we want. After the race, we'll go through live on Big Wizard TV, tally up the final points, and see how it goes. Guillermo has the advantage tonight with a fastest lap during qualifying and a sprint win. Vincent was second in qualifying, so I think that's a 2-point gap. I don't know, we'll see. He needs 35 to get close.
Full concentration.
Yep, we'll have Vincent check out, go into full race mode here in just a few minutes. So we're coming around turn 5. We saw some dirt flying on turn 5, but I didn't see anybody go off too bad. I don't remember where Mooney got hit in Canada Corner. Not hit, but the track bit you in Canada Corner.
Yeah.
We'll say it that way.
I think it was a bit of beer was spilled there. And
Molson Golden on the racetrack.
it came around and it just, it didn't stick.
I don't remember where Vincent had his off last race. It was early on, I think. Was it turn 3?
That was the last turn, I think.
That's right, turn 14. That's right. I remember the announcer said something about it. As I said last time, I was going to be a racing announcer and hang in the back. Well, I lied. I was trying for second.
Well,
You got it.
You
I know.
You were racing because that's what you do. Someone ended off the track, and then another person ended up off the track, and then puts you up quicker than what you thought.
So I raced for second.
Then you.
I was surprised. Yeah, I was surprised I got him. He was quick, but he made a mistake. I can't remember exactly where, but I think it was coming into the carousel, turn 8, I believe. Made a little mistake, and I took advantage.
I was trying to take advantage of Guillermo and Vincent fighting on the first lap to try and sneak in there.
Sometimes first lap advantages are less of an advantage because of the tires and track condition. But we'll see how it goes this time because first lap is coming up right now.
Ah, damn it. Let's just brake for the freaking corner.
Battle for second, heating up. Well, that's worth a point, Mooney. Pit stop is done for the 84 car. Leaders nose to tail, 0.3 seconds separate Vincent and Guillermo. Vincent out front. As they are working on lap 10 of 22 possible. We just barely made the 11, and we do have a pit stop, so it might be 21. Still anybody's race at this point. We are at halfway. 20-minute mark just passed. All the drivers will have to take a pit stop here somewhere in the next 3 to 5 laps, I would guess.
Come on, don't. Fuck.
As Guillermo comes in. No, Vincent comes in. Guillermo takes the lead. Mooney goes into P2. As Vincent gets his stop at halfway. See if he gets tires. And at this halfway point, Vincent is now in the lead of the race. Very long pit lane. Vincent in his box, getting service. He's coming out now. He stays out in front.
Come on.
By a lot. 2 full seconds out in front of me. after his pit stop, joins right back up with the pack. Making it once again anybody's race. We'll see where Guillermo comes out of the pits. He should be pitting the next lap or two.
Come on, warm up. That is not freaking warm. Hurry up. Come on, go, go.
Guillermo goes in the pits. Vincent goes through the kink. Who has the advantage?
Damn it.
Vincent's catching down the straightaway. Guillermo's in his box. Guillermo's moving on the track. They're going to come out near side by side. Vincent goes by as they enter turn one. "15 minutes to go in the contest."
Come on, finish one. Better. Come on.
10 minutes to go in the season. 2 seconds separate the top 2, 4, 6, and 8. Or 2, 4, and 6, I guess. There's only 4 of us. Guillermo's gaining on the leader, and Mooney's gaining on third. Guillermo puts it in gear, drops a 51.7, nearly gains a full second on the leader that lap. And steals that bonus point for fastest lap of the race. Passes Ron in turn 5, takes away P3. Mooney on the podium and on the chase, trying to run down the leaders with just a few laps to go. The season is down to 6 minutes. The lead is 0.8 of a second. Vincent out front. Mooney currently has the bonus point for fastest lap. Got it on that last time around as he got by. Right up the Ron and just went right by me. I'm hoping, for my ego's sake, he was using push to pass.
Sorry.
You weren't?
Some, but not much.
Okay, some counts.
I'm trying to freaking have enough to do something with these two.
Now you got to catch them first.
They need to not worry about what I'm doing. In battle.
Well, you think I'm going to let you go?
Oh, come on, you pain in the ass.
The podium spot. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I just gave it to you. Bye. Yeah, I know I'm losing on him. That's what happens when you go in the dirt. Guillermo pulling in close. Getting ready for that long straight. He's only 4/10 behind as they go around turn 14. Does he have an advantage with the draft? Going down that long front straight. He gains a little. Not enough. As Vincent holds on into turn 1. Closes the gap some more into turn 5. There's only 2.5 minutes, 2 minutes 45 seconds on the game clock. It says we have 2 laps to go after this one. I think we're going to come across the white flag this time by.
Runs debris on the track.
Yep. Left it there for you. I wanted you to stop and look at the view. I was telling you, when the sun comes over that hill right there, man, what a view. Does Vincent have enough to stay out front on the final lap of the race? And will this be the final lap? I think it will. Nope, it says 2 to go. How can it be 2 to go? Oh, it's white flag. Okay, my crew chief's got his head screwed on sideways. White flag is out, the final lap of the season. Vincent out front by 0.2 of a second. Guillermo knows it's the last lap. He's got 2 long straightaways and all the push to pass and draft he can muster to get around Vincent with this last ditch effort. They go down into turn 5. Vincent must be holding on to some push to pass of his own because he's still holding on to that 0.3 of a gap as they go into turn 5. Going up the hill through the complex corners of turns 7, 8, and into the carousel. Vincent still holding on, starting to stretch that lead out just a little bit. Is it enough? Coming around the carousel, Vincent is going to have to hold off the hard-charging, draft-seeking push to pass using Guillermo as they come down through the kink and into Canada corner. Mooney spins in the carousel, but not enough to lose a 25-second lead over me. Okay, he gets a little loose in the carousel. There he goes. The gap is even as they go into Canada corner. Who's going to come out on top? It is dead even. Vincent is in front and stays in front out of Canada corner. Here we go into the final corner of the race of the whole season. Can Vincent hold him off going up the hill? Goes around the corner, gets a good jump off the corner, 0.3 of a second lead. As they come across the stripe, it is close. I don't know.
I don't know
Oh,
who
it's
won.
zero.
I don't know
It
who
was
won.
0 at the line. 0 at the line. Vincent shows the win on the telemetry. We'll
Who
see who gets it. Oh, what a race right to the wire. Oh, it shows Vincent gets the win on my screen. Let's see. Let's see what it says when we stop. Oh man, that was fun.
Now I'm mad. I was squirrely coming through the carousel. I would have definitely increased that fast lap, but I held on to it. Sorry, Vincent.
Yep.
I got that point.
Vincent looks like he has the win. The race is over. Official timing and scoring shows Vincent with a 0-second lead. 0 seconds was the lead at the stripe. Let's go back and watch it. Here, let me go back to the streaming computer. We might as well have the full effect here. Let's see. We'll flip over to
No matter
Vincent's
what,
car.
nice job, Vincent.
Lap 22, where's he at? There they are. Here's the finish right here. And there's the finish at the stripe. You can see it here on the stream. The lead at the stripe was a wheel. Let me see if I can get a better camera angle. That one just looks cool.
The nose cone.
Yeah. There it is. There's the lane. There's the pit lane camera showing Vincent crosses the line. One step. One small step in front. Nice job, Vincent, for the win. All right.
Wow.
That was awesome. Okay. So that's where we're going to end our stream of the season. Let's go ahead and pull up our points system here. As long as the points are calculated through Sim Racing, my leagues. Open wheel, Indy NXT. Indy NXT. Where is it? Upload race results. Yeah, that was pretty dang close. Pretty dang close. Indy NXT. Race at Road America. Here we go. Practice qualifying gets open wheel qualifying points. Heat 1 gets open wheel sprint points. And open wheel feature for the feature. Here come the results. We're going to move it over to the stream screen and watch it as it comes in.
I don't think I
Vincent
know. I just
with
don't think
25
I know.
points on the feature. Vincent only gets 7 points on the heat, which gets him 32, and 4 is
Wait a minute.
36. So he does have enough, depending on how many Guillermo replaced. No bonus. The bonuses went to Guillermo for the most positions gained, as well as Mooney with 2 positions each. The fastest lap went to Mooney. So Mooney with 18 points, Guillermo with 22 with the bonus, Mooney with 20 with the bonus, Vincent with 25. Here we go for the standings. The standings coming up next. Here it is. Boom, Guillermo takes the championship by 7 points. Congratulations, Guillermo.
Wow. Congratulations.
That is awesome. 7 points at the end. So Guillermo takes the win. Vincent in second, Mooney third, myself in fourth, and then Doug, TJ, JP, and Bilson for the group. Guillermo, if you're watching the stream, you can see the points on the screen right now. I'll be dropping them in the results screen, but he's in the chat now.
He's in the chat.
Hello.
Champions
You
here.
have won the championship. Congratulations.
Yay.
7 points.
Thank you.
7 points took the
Ah.
championship.
So close.
Yeah, that was close.
That was a lot of fun. Are you going to do next season with the F4s?
See, maybe I need to. Maybe.
You got to
Maybe.
defend
What do you
that
mean,
championship.
maybe?
No,
Yeah.
maybe.
No.
No, maybe.
Why won't
yes.
you do it? Why wouldn't you do
Uh.
it? You don't like racing with us?
No.
Do you have the F4?
Yes.
There it is. There it is. Guillermo
Twen-
takes the
29.
championship. Nice job, man.
Hey, Jeff
Nice
joined
going.
us.
Hey, Jeff. Indy next. Can't hear him, but he's here. Indy next season 26. Next season. Next race will be open. Open hosted for some F4, Formula 4 action coming up. Next season, we'll have the schedule out by the end of the week.
I'll post it on Facebook, see if we get anybody.
And we'll get some drivers. So thanks a bunch for all the comments, all of the great viewing that we had. Mooney stayed connected even though he was racing the whole time.
I was watching and racing at the same time. Believe it?
Watching it. Yeah, I do believe it actually. So we'll shut down the stream. Say goodnight, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Good
Good
night.
night.
Everybody.